Hey beer fans, my name's Steve Jaguar and this is a BeerNative beer review, and it's Tuesday, which means it's the Great British Bake Off, or the Great British Beer Off, maybe in this case. Kinda don't care. It's not a British beer that I'll be actually checking today. It is another one from Amundsen's Dessert in a Can series. I couldn't resist. I hate just favoring one brewery on this, but they have so many that are so good. Let's take just another recap on some of these, just flashing by the camera there. Yeah, exactly. That's not, I've been reliably informed, that isn't even all of them. That's like, what, 14 of them? But there's a whole bunch of other ones, some that are barrel aged. There's like a whole other, I've really got to tap into this. But for now, they were easy to get, and I'm going with it, all right? Premier Hop, by the way, is where I got it. Looked that up. They had 5, I ordered 5. Maybe there's more now. I don't know. I'm going to keep getting them because they're awesome. Well, I say they're awesome. I'm basing all of this assumption on the one I had last week, which was the pistachio ice cream cookie dough. And it was good. You know, it was tough. It was like an 11% or something. So let's take a look back in the fridge at the one we're going to review today. I've already got the beer can back working. You can check it out there. Another amazing piece of artwork on the incredible theme that we've been seeing. Yeah, it looks delicious. And I actually at the moment can't remember which one it is. I just stuck the nearest one on the cam, and let's grab it out of the fridge. If you're unfamiliar with Amundsen, you've really got to check them out. I've said this in every review where I've looked at that brewery. Their amazing artwork, the innovation, some of the flavors that they come up with, and I have yet to hit a dud from them. Not even a dud. I've yet to hit even an average beer. They're all above average, and I really get excited when I'm going to be reviewing any of them. So the one we've got today, speaking of, is, oh my goodness, again, chocolate peanut butter caramel brownie. Peanut butter is a pretty big ask. So let's take a look at the website and what they say about it. Last time we did this, the percentage was wrong on the web. I don't know where the percentage was wrong, but this is 10.5. Last time it said 11.5 on the website, or the other way around. So there was a percentage difference. This is 10.5. The malts we've got are Pilsner Rye, Roasted Barley, Cararoma, Oats, Carafa Special 3, and Cara Red, which are very similar to the one we had last time. Magnum, American Ale yeast, gluten, lactose, all of the little things that make it all yummy in the mouth. So pretty similar, but not quite to what we saw last week. I think whoever's in control of their malt alchemy, yeah, I'm saying it, malt alchemy, is some kind of weird, I don't know, trolly, I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean like some kind of strange hobbit-like cauldron-turning nutter who is just something next to incredible. All right, I'm super excited. 10.5%, I'll say it again. Amundsen Breweries, chocolate peanut butter, caramel brownie. Pop it. I'm excited. We're going to do it. You and me. Ah, the can. Look. Oh. This happened. I'll throw a picture up. Don't you hate when that happens? I mark things down for packaging because of dumb stuff like that. Because like now I have a beer I can't get to. It's not too bad though. I can push the thing through. Just trying to cut my finger doing that. This is why you don't drink out of cans. But let's give it a smell now. We're back. Regular service has been resumed. I was surprised last time that there were no adjuncts, like no actual peanuts or peanut butter. Or last time it was pistachios. This is a very similar kind of aroma. I'm getting kind of a mintiness to it. Certainly really caramely, like toffee-like, you know, like a almost butterscotch. Not quite peanut butter yet. I'm pretty picky about peanut butter. Closer to, all right, let's be flexible. Like Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, in Canada we eat peanut butter by the shovelful. It's probably second only to maple syrup, and I don't think Reese's peanut butter cups really taste like peanut butter, but it's kind of like a candied sort of thing. It's like that. I'll take a little sip out of the can, a little cheater. Let's see if we get. Oh, so last week you couldn't taste the booze at all. Oh, wow, okay. You can on this one. And the peanut butter comes late, after the beer kind of waddles over your tongue. Let's grab my glass. Just past here. Let's give it a little pour. So I use my siren glass. I really like that glass. It's like I'm getting a weird pour because of the stupid opening. Urgh. Quality control on cannage. All right. Looks nice. Did I pour all of it? I'm tempted to. Let's do it. We can. I wonder if it fits. Of course it fits. It's a can-shaped glass. Let's put that down there. Looks really nice. You can make a little preview there. All right, that's all you need to see. Nothing to see here. Cleared up pretty quick though. Gone. Like Coca-Cola kind of thing. Still smells even better. All right. The moment of truth. It's like peanut brittle. You ever have that? There's this stuff, I don't see it much here in the UK, but Canadians, probably Americans will know this peanut brittle. It's like a chocolate covered, or like a crunchy chocolate bar for the UK. It's a little like crunchy. We know that chocolate covered kind of sponge toffee stuff. It comes close to being like peanut butter, but it isn't if you don't want to scare people who aren't really super familiar with peanut butter. I think I could have used a little bit more on the oats lactose side to give it a thicker, more brownie-like feel. I think that's kind of missing. If you nitrogened it, I know that feels like cheating, but that would have really done it. That would have been really quite good, and give it a thick, more brownie-like texture. But I think when they're making these things, there's a slight variation on a theme with each one, right? They're not reinventing the wheel each time. And this is a lot like last week. It's very moreish. You definitely taste the alcohol more in this one than last week, but it definitely hits the mark. Pretty close to being peanut buttery. Yeah, and it's definitely caramel. That's heavy caramel without tasting like cola. That was one I was critical of a few weeks back. Definitely chocolate. So I think it's pretty close to being successful at what it says, chocolate peanut butter caramel brownie, with the exception of the brownie. But if it's going to be a dessert, it has to be something, right? All right, let's score it up, shall we? I'm going to go with let's start with the packaging. I love the art. I'm going to go 4 on the art. I'm going to punish you on, and I realize this is probably a one-off, but this is what happens. This is the impression you get. If this was the only beer like this I ever had from that brewery ever, and the freaking tab didn't work, I'd give it a 2. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry. 6. It's going to have a strong comeback, though. Accuracy for such a bold claim, right? Really? Chocolate peanut butter? I was giving it difficulty on the brownie aspect, which is probably the hardest thing to achieve. So I'm only going to knock it off for 1. I'm going to give it a 4 on accuracy. I almost was tempted to give it a 5, but I'm not going to. And it's peanut brittle, not peanut butter. It's not quite there, and I'm pretty fussy about my peanut butter, right? All right, so there's a 4 there. On uniqueness, totally, it's very unique and it's really delicious. So I might throw a 5 at it for uniqueness, which is now, that is going to be a 9 plus a 6, which means we're at 15, which is a really solid start. And do I like it? Yeah, once again, I really like it. I feel like I'm going to love this whole series. I'm maybe going to go with an 8 or a 9. It's going to be one of those two. Let me just have one more sip just to... Took a big one there. I've noticed that some beers, I criticized them, and then I had a real slug afterwards and realized some flavors were there. Nah, it's a nice sipper. I think it's a little bit overwhelming when you take a big glug, so that's what I want out of a 10.5. I probably shouldn't be glugging it, should I? All right. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9. I really like it. I love the high alcohol porter-like slow sipping beers that take twice as long as a normal one to drink, as they should. So that's going to score to 24, which is good. That's a 4. 4 to 5 on Untapped, 24 to 30 on Steve's scoring system. If you're unfamiliar why my scoring system exists, I have a whole video about it. So go check it out. I'll pop a little link somewhere up here. Okay. Thanks for watching the Great British Beer Off Tuesday in honor and tribute to the Great British Bake Off, which I will now go and watch because it's probably just ending and I can watch it on replay. Yeah, my name's Steve Jaguar. This has been a BeerNative beer review. Amundsen's chocolate peanut butter brownie, chocolate peanut butter caramel brownie, chocolate peanut butter caramel brownie. Ugh. If you like what you see, please subscribe, tell your friends, because if you don't subscribe and you don't give me thumbs up and all that kind of stupid stuff, it seems lame because you've watched it already, but it means that YouTube throws it into the algorithm and people who are looking for the beer find it. I hate that stuff. I hate that YouTube is like this vicious circle of, if you already have a lot of followers or you have a lot of people who like your thing, then when you go searching for beer, you only ever find one person. And, or like maybe 4 or 5 reviewers on YouTube of beer were there 5 years ago, right? And if you search for any beer review at all, you get all them. It doesn't matter if you're good at reviewing beer. It doesn't matter if you're innovative. It doesn't matter if you're looking at new beers. It doesn't matter anymore unless people give you a thumbs up and a check and a subscribe, because it is like a bubble. YouTube's algorithm is totally screwed up. So please give me a hand, throw me a boost, give me a thumbs up, throw a subscribe, and keep drinking, most importantly, totally awesome beer. Steve out.